Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. JJ Redick's potential coaching staff with Lakers leaked, report. The Los Angeles Lakers don't appear to be in much of a rush to hire their next head coach, but JJ Redick is the early favorite. In fact, he might already be lining up a coaching staff in the event that he is hired. According to a May 27 Substack post from NBA insider Mark Stein, Boston Celtics assistant Sam Cassell, New Orleans Pelicans assistant James Borrego, and Dallas Mavericks assistant Jared Dudley would all be targeted by Redick for his coaching staff. Cassell and Borrego have also been linked to the Lakers' head coaching job, while Dudley played 3 seasons with the team and was part of the championship-winning team in 2019-20. It remains to be seen if Borrego or Cassell would want to join the coaching staff of the man they lost the job to. Redick, Cassell, and Dudley are all former players, so they'd have a player-heavy coaching staff. Borrego would be a smart addition, considering he's the only one who has been a head coach before. Redick was with the Orlando Magic, while Borrego was an assistant there, so there's familiarity between the two. If Redick could put this staff together, it'd be a very strong group. Cassell will likely be a head coach one day, while Dudley was a beloved teammate during his time in Los Angeles. It's easy to see Lebron James and Anthony Davis get excited about this potential coaching staff. Los Angeles Lakers infatuated with JJ Redick? It's seeming more and more that Redick might be the favorite for the Lakers' head coaching job. According to Shams Charania and Jovan Buha of The Athletic, the team thinks that he has big-time potential as a head coach. League-wide, Redick, a former player and media analyst, has garnered buzz for the position, Charania and Buha wrote in a May 21 column. The Lakers are infatuated with Redick's potential, according to league sources, viewing him as a Pat Riley-like coaching prospect who could both help the franchise in the short term and lead it for years. Riley, a 9-year NBA veteran as a player, was a broadcaster for the Lakers from 1977 to 1979, before making the leap to assistant coach in 1979 and then eventually head coach in 1981. While Redick and Lakers star LeBron James co-host the podcast Mind the Game, James has made it known that he is staying out of the team's coaching search. Redick has never coached at the professional level and has only been out of the NBA since 2021. He'd be a risky candidate, but there aren't any surefire coaches who are still available. Barring any setbacks, it's looking like Redick could be the next coach of the Lakers. What's the holdup? While the Lakers are looking at multiple candidates for the head coaching job, Redick has been the favorite for a while. Other teams with openings at head coach were much quicker to fill the role than the Lakers have been. The delay could be due to the team's desire to be thorough in their search. The Lakers are about to have their 4th head coach since adding James. Whoever they hire will likely be his last head coach, and they can't afford to get it wrong. NBA rumors: Bronny James declining draft workout invites amid Lakers' Suns interest. Bronny James seems to only be interested in playing for the Lakers or the Suns, which has sparked more discussion surrounding LeBron James. Bronny James may not have interest in playing for any NBA team other than the Los Angeles Lakers or the Phoenix Suns. James has gotten over 10 workout invites for the NBA draft, but apparently, he is only going to attend a couple of those workouts. That includes the Lakers and the Suns. This is certainly intriguing, given the recent speculation that LeBron James could potentially join Phoenix in free agency this summer. The fact that Bronny is drawn to the Lakers is not surprising, given that the most likely scenario for his father, LeBron, is that he will remain in Los Angeles. LeBron has expressed an obvious desire to play alongside of his son, so right now, the Lakers appear to be the most probable destination for Bronny. Bronny is absolutely not considered a top prospect by any means, as he averaged just 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists over 19.3 minutes per game at USC while posting 36.6/26.7/67.6 shooting splits last season. However, teams may be interested in drafting Bronny for the simple fact that it may lure LeBron in free agency. How could LeBron James and Bronny James team up on the Suns? The Suns currently have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal on their roster. So, they don't have any cap space. You would think that would eliminate them from the LeBron James conversation in free agency, but there is another avenue Phoenix and LeBron can take, the veterans minimum. LeBron would have to sacrifice in the neighborhood of $50 million if he joins the Suns, but at this point in James' career, money may no longer be a top priority. After all, LeBron is a billionaire, so the extra money that another team can pay him may not be worth it to him. If Phoenix drafts Bronny and LeBron signs there, the father-son duo would actually have the opportunity to win a championship together next season. It is unquestionably a riveting thought, and it is one that LeBron and his son may be giving serious consideration to. Hence the reason why Bronny has the Suns on his very short list of teams he would like to play for. Of course, it's also entirely possible that Bronny is viewing the Suns as option B if he isn't able to join his dad on the Lakers. In that scenario, he would be linking up with Durant and a star-studded cast. So perhaps he is considering Phoenix even if LeBron remains in LA? Rich Paul recently slipped and said that LeBron will be a free agent this offseason, meaning he will be opting out of his deal. That was pretty much expected, so there isn't a whole lot to see there. James also played it coy when asked about his impending free agency after the Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs last month. One thing is for sure, this next month will be full of speculation, conjecture, and projections from fans and the media, and we'll all probably be wrong on most of it. But hey, that's what makes this stuff fun. Rich Paul calls LeBron James a free agent, but stops short of confirming he will decline player option. LeBron James is notoriously quiet about his free agency decisions before July arrives. In 2010 and 2014, he took meetings starting on July 1st and made his choices deeper into the month without offering any public hints. In 2018, he said nothing publicly, only releasing a statement on July 1st that he had chosen to join the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, for the first time since then, he can become an unrestricted free agent and potentially join a new team thanks to a $51.4 million player option with the Lakers. James has, yet again, remained quiet on his plans for the offseason, but notably, his agent, Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul, appeared on the TNT Altcast for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals and referred to James as a free agent. Notably, at the end of the video, Paul stops short of confirming that James will indeed opt out of the final year of his Lakers contract. When Chris Haynes presses him on that, Paul replies, "Chris, you know I don't do my business over the air, man." He went on to elaborate by saying that James' situation is still up in the air. "I don't know what he's gonna do. We're gonna do what we do every year. We're gonna evaluate the situation and we're gonna make the best decision." So what does all of this mean? Obviously, these two notions are somewhat opposed. If James is, indeed, a free agent, it means that he will decline that option. Perhaps it was a slip by Paul, or, more likely, it was an allusion to the reality that the mere possibility of James becoming a free agent means he is currently treating himself like one. Essentially, that means he is considering his options at the moment. Returning to the Lakers is obviously one of them. Finding a new team would be as well, though Paul obviously would not state that directly. Notably, however, he said in a Friday interview with Haynes that the Lakers' focus should probably be more so on Anthony Davis than LeBron at this point. Davis is under contract with the Lakers for 4 more seasons after signing an extension last offseason. James is eligible to sign for only 3 years in total, either by opting in and extending for 2 more years for a total of roughly $164 million, or opting out and signing a new 3-year deal for roughly $162 million, which would also allow him to add a no-trade clause. James has until June 29 to make up his mind on the player option, which is 3 days after the 2024 NBA Draft, when his son Bronny is expected to be selected. James has said in the past that he plans to play with Bronny at the end of his career, though he has softened on that stance of late. Even if James isn't technically a free agent, he functionally is one. He has the capacity to get out of his contract, and even if he can't directly speak to teams yet, he knows that all 30 teams would be interested in adding him. If he is interested in other opportunities, he can explore them independently before making up his mind on that option. Ultimately, the expectation is that James will remain with the Lakers, but so long as that option exists, it's no guarantee. And are you a fan? What do you think of Lebron James' exit? Leave your opinion in the comments.